Going in and out for some fucking reason. Okay, is we back? Is we back? Can y'all see me? Is we good? Is we good? Can y'all see me? We okay? Okay, I just want to make sure that we okay. Okay, y'all, we're starting off with Amber. If you guys want to join the list, you could either donate to my Cash App or donate to my link in my bio. Right now, we are doing personal readings. So if you want a personal reading, you can either donate to the Cash App or donate to the link in the bio, okay? Okay. Amber, are you here yet? Let's go. Hold on really quickly. Y'all ready? Okay, Amber, are you here? And then Amber, if you're not here, let me look at Rydell. Okay. Okay, Amber, you here? So far for the list, I have Amber, Nicole, and Rydell. Okay, let's go, sweetheart. And if you guys are sitting over here joining the live and you want to join the list, you can sit over here and either donate to my Cash App or donate to my link in my bio. I already did the collective, but don't worry, precious. I will be uploading it to my YouTube, so you can watch it later. Okay. If you want a personal, you already know what to do, baby. Okay. Challenge for Amber. What does she need to know in this moment? For some reason, you could be seeing 444 because I see 444. I feel, and then I see a sword too. So I feel the need to sit over here and say that you're at a time where and then now I see a bench. I feel like you're at and now I see a bed. Amber, are you resting enough? No, you're not. I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that you do need to rest. And I think that by you resting, it's going to actually provide you with the answer for who you need to cut off. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you, Amber, that it's time for you to cut off people. I feel like you already knew that. I also see a star. So that when I see stars, I see that like you could literally sit over here and be like doing like fame. Like you could sit over here and be like the next Oprah type shit if you really wanted to. I'm seeing communication. And then you could be seeing like a lot of crows. A flamingo could mean something to you. And then now I see you throwing up. Are you sick? Maybe you need to rest before you actually do get sick. And then now I see a baby. Are you pregnant? You might be. Channel for Amber. If you're not currently pregnant, just be careful about just be careful about conceiving, because I see, I think you might be pregnant, big dog. Because now I'm seeing fishes. Well, if you are, congratulations. And if this is in your near future, because now I see a Scorpio. It could be happening in Scorpion season. Congratulations. Congratulations. So far on my list, I have Amber, which is who I'm doing now, Nicole, and Rydell. All I'm saying is I see cars within a motherfucking car. Oh, it's a secret. It could happen in Cancer season. Okay, so just be mindful. Okay, I can tell you that. I'm like, let me tell you something. Whenever I do readings, sometimes my readings can go into your past. Sometimes my reading, Amber, I just want to tell you, and this is for everybody. Sometimes my readings can go in your past. Sometimes it could be present. Sometimes it could be future. Precious, I got you. And what I mean by that is that this could be for your future. Let me just double check. Yeah. It could be for your future, and I see a Cancer, so it's like you could be getting pregnant around that time, but I feel the need to sit over here and say that time is fluid. So this, and now I feel the need to say 2026, because I have a 6 here, but then I have a 06, so I feel 2000, yeah, okay, confirmation. Time is fluid though, but I feel the need to sit over here and say, well, let's get into it. Let's figure it out. What came out for me though is that I feel like you are going through a lot of things though right now. So Amber, we're gonna come back to the baby talk, because I feel like we need to talk about you, and we need to talk about you living within the moment. I feel like you sitting over here saying, bitch, I'm not pregnant, because you're not even sitting over here talking to nobody. But I feel like that's the next step, that's the next level for you, is to become a parent. Now, what I mean by that, and that's not to scare you, because guess what? Every time we sit over here, and when we sit over here and talk about kids, we like, bitch, I am not ready. I ain't even have my person. But the way, if you continue to view yourself, if you continue to have that perspective, Amber, then guess what? You won't find your person. But I feel like, Amber, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. What I'm seeing is that there's a lot of secrets that you have yet to sit over here and dig up about yourself. And I think that that's the biggest thing too, is that God wants you to have kids. I'm seeing two. But the point of the matter is that in order for you to prepare for that, because I'm getting, this is a preparation, you got to deal with your own trauma, because you can't pass your trauma on to your kids. And I feel like another thing that God wants you to sit over here and actually enjoy your moments, not be sad about the people that you deal with, but actually enjoy the moments that you're having, enjoying the moments of you sitting over here being free. Confirmation. Enjoying what it feels, because I'm getting that your emotions has a lot to do with your finances. It's not just about kids, Amber. I think that, don't get me wrong, the next level is doing family and doing that shit, but the point of the matter is that I think that you have to sit over here and realize and dig up all the shit that's not working for you in order to bring in these next happy moments, in order to manifest whatever it is that you want. Oh, so let's clarify. Amber, I think that deep down inside you do want kids, but I feel like how you're moving right now is not projecting that. And I think that that's why God is like, big dog, we got to get clear on what it is that you want. Because like right now, don't get me wrong, God is going to give you enough room and enough rope to sit over here and choose to a certain degree. But you also have to understand that with the universe and with God, shit, if they got an assignment for us, the big dog, he going to remove who he needs to remove to place who he needs to replace up into your life. Same thing with jobs. But the point of the matter is that, Amber, you have to remember to continue to do the work on yourself. You have to continue to sit over here and release. And I know, Amber, you're like, okay, but where do I start? Well, let's go back to your childhood. Let's talk about the shit that hurt you. Let's talk about your mom projecting a whole bunch of shit onto you. Let's talk about that. We could start there. Because a lot of the troubles and a lot of the things, and now I'm seeing finances, a lot of the trouble within finances came from that too. It's like you learned a lot of, it's like, for example, we learn a lot of customs from our family, right? We learn about budgeting from our parents, or sometimes our parents don't even teach us about budgeting. But the point of the matter is that if we don't learn how to budget, then guess what? We're not going to be financially responsible. Same thing with happiness. Same thing with insecurity. Same thing with sitting over here being a perfectionist or being imperfect. People projecting onto us bullshit. But the point of the matter is that the same can be done about love. If you project love onto us, then guess what? Then we're going to be loved. But the point of the matter is that God needs you to get rid of all the shit that has hurt you, Amber. And the reason why I'm sitting over here saying that is because you have to get rid of the hurt in order to manifest from a place of love. You got to manifest, and I think that that's the biggest thing is that God wants you to manifest from a place of love. He wants you to manifest from a place that's actually going to sit over here and actually give you true wish fulfillment. What do you want? What will that look like? Is that with kids? Is that without? Is that you just chilling on the couch with your mans? What does this next level look like? So yes, technically, you could sit over here and go get pregnant in June and find out by fucking July that, baby, I'm pregnant. But the point of the matter is that's only if you want it, because God is going to give you what you want. But if you want that, then God is going to prepare you for that. You're going to have everything that you need, including the money. But the point of the matter is that you got to get clear on the vision by yourself, which means you got to sit over here and go within. You got to sit over here and go within and cross out what's not working for you versus what is working for you in order to sit over here and guess what? Bring in a fucking connection. Maybe you sitting over here like, big dog, I don't even got a house type shit. Here go your house. There go the love of your fucking life. You sitting over here saying, well, I don't got the finances. Here go the finances right here, baby. This is the 10 of Pentacles. You said, well, listen, you talk about housing and shit. I don't even know who my person is. Here go a date right here. You looking fly as fuck. Y'all conversing. God is like, I just want to make sure that you fucking happy in order to actually sit over here and produce my seeds. And I feel like I'm using kids as an example because God isn't over here saying that you're going to get it. But the point of the matter is that transformation is on its way. Whether if you're ready for it or not, Amber. So cut away from the necessary. And I told you I was seeing a sword. Cut away the unnecessary stuff that no longer serves you in order to sit over here and manifest the reality, manifest the love, manifest the money, whatever it is you want to work towards, manifest the therapy sessions that you need to go through. Like, manifest what you need, okay? And I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helps, Amber, okay? Thank you, Precious. If you guys want to sit over here and get a reading, you could go and join the list by donating to my Cash App or donating to my link in my bio, okay? Okay. And that's connected to my PayPal. Who's next? Please hold. Let me make sure I'm checking my PayPal. Nicole, you are next, sweetheart. Nicole, let's go, baby. Let's go. Sorry. Had to make sure. Make sure. Okay. Channel for Nicole. For some reason, I felt the need to cleanse the air. Daily Father, ancestors, higher beings, higher protectors, please remove all energies that's not my rightful energy. I ask that you protect me and protect my audience as we continue to channel the messages correctly. I ask that you help and assist me with removing all the ancestors and all the spirit teams that's not my spirit team. And I just want to say thank you for your time, for being here with us. And I just ask that you continue to help me to channel correctly and efficiently for the audience today, okay? Please help me to get out the messages that they need to hear, not what they want to hear. And, you know, just help them and advise them in a way to where they understand what I am saying, because there are times where I'm be like, I don't know what the fuck I don't even know what you're talking about, but I know it's for them and I know that they're gonna get it. So I just ask that they understand me, okay? Thank you, God. Amen. Okay, let's get into it, Nicole. Maybe that's specific. Maybe you need to get clear on your intentions, Nicole. Get clear on your vision. Do you have a dog? I see a dog. Like, literally. I'm channeling from my my light right now. I keep seeing a whole bunch of triangles. So geometry could be significant. Maybe you could be a really good architecture. Like, you could do architect, if you're wondering. And then now I see like a vase. But I wanted to say like a cup, like a cup, like for wine though, but it's not the typical cup. It's just like a regular cup. But then I said vase, and then now I see owls, and I actually heard an owl today. So maybe you should look up the spiritual meaning of owls. You might be hearing it soon if you haven't already. I feel the need to tell you to be mindful of your eyes right at this moment. Yeah. I keep seeing eyes. Maybe if you haven't went to go to like an eye doctor, even if you have 20/20, like, go check your eyes, Nicole. And then now I'm getting, God wants you to get clear on your vision, because now I'm seeing transformation. Like, I'm seeing like the death. You know how, have you ever seen Billy and Mandy? And there's it's like a cartoon on Cartoon Network, but they like have the Green Reaper, and he carries around like the sword with the and it's like a long, that's what I'm seeing right now. But I don't think no, it's not a death. I feel like it means transformation. I feel like, Nicole, you're going through a transformation right now. And that includes, so be mindful of what you're intaking. And I think that that's the boss, and that's the, yeah, drink a lot of water. And, but music too. I know a lot of the time when we talk about intaking things, we think about food and drinking, but I'm getting like music, and I'm also getting what you're watching. Yeah. And I'm also seeing, I see a masculine. Be careful about who you are, or who you're getting advice from. Also, who you're kissing. Be careful of a peeking Tom. You could have a stalker. I see just a masculine that's looking at you. And just be mindful that nobody's recording you. That's not to scare you. It's just be mindful of your surroundings, okay? And then I see another masculine. So I feel the need to sit over here. I'm doing Nicole, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. You know what's crazy, Nicole? I feel like you're losing yourself. I said, am I doing Nicole? You said, I'm blind and I've been telling my mom to set up my appointment. Yeah, you need to. Nicole, I asked, I said, am I doing Nicole? And it was like, yeah, you're doing Nicole. I feel like through this transformation, you're gonna lose old Nicole. Does that make sense? Like, it's like in order to become your new person, you gotta get rid of your old person. And then I see Saturn. And Saturn is usually the planet of like teaching. So I feel like maybe a lot of things that could be going bad in your life, and it's going bad because it's a teaching moment, but it's with, I'm seeing a heart, so it's like a loving teaching moment, but in the moment it don't feel like love. Right now it just feels like a whole bunch of bullshit. But it's like, I feel the need to tell you it's because of your Saturn placement, even if you're not into planets and astrology and you're not deep like that. And it's funny, I was having a conversation with my dad today about that, and he was just telling me, you know, I don't really get all up into that astrology stuff. He was like, you into it? And I was like, yeah, I'm really into it. He was like, well, you got a cousin that's into it too, and da-da-da-da-da. But, so that could be significant too. Maybe you should go like mingle with your family, even if you like resented them. But the reason why I'm saying that is because like you're shifting. Perspectives is shifting. Like back in the day, like, I mean, it was cool. Like I could be like, okay, what's your sun sign? But I'm really into astrology now. I've shifted type shit. But it could be different for you, Nicole. So channel for Nicole. What does she need to know right now? They said switch the deck. Okay. Don't worry, babe. I got you. That's significant. Everything switches. Even Nicole. It's like, for example, if you used to go by Nikki, now you're going by Nicole. My name is Nicole. Yeah. Okay, keep going. Channel for Nicole. You're going through, and I'm getting ringing in my ears. You're going through this transformation right now, and it's requiring you to be by yourself because you're choosing where you go next, Nicole. You're at literally like a crossroads. You're at a pivotal time to the point where it's like, not only, it's like you're getting what you wished for. So it could have been a previous manifestation that you're walking into. I'll give you an example. You could say, dang, I just wish that I was happy. Like you could have actively been saying that, and it's like God had to remove people out of your life that was causing you to be unhappy. A car, you could have gotten a car wreck, and it's like that car was keeping you unhappy. Be careful about what you wish for. But also, I'm also getting that God had to sit over here and surround you around people that's actually going to help you, like bring you to the next level. So, but God needed you to do two things. He had to actually have you dig up what is no longer serving you. He had to have you go in, and I think that that's a part of this transformation is God had you go in to actually remove the people that's supposed to be out of your life, the people that's been talking shit about you, and now I'm getting the people that have been placing stuff on to you too. But we don't acknowledge witch work here. We just be like, bitch, fuck you, God's gonna handle my weak work. But I feel like he's and even if it's not even that deep, because now I'm getting emotions. He had you sit over here and dig up your emotions in order for you to sit over here and lay out all options, and from that you can decide, okay, what do I truly wish for? And then from there, then God can bring in a team that's an honest fucking team, not a lying ass team, not a team that's sitting over here that's doing shit just for the fucking money, not the fucking devil. God wants to sit over here and give you this new opportunity, but the point of the matter is that you got to get clear on your vision, whether if that's within love or whether if that's within money. And from when you sit over here and choose where you're at, then baby, you got to hold your position. But you got to get clear and don't fumble and don't sit over here and go back and forth. You got to take that risk, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that helps, babe. If you guys want to join the fucking list, you could sit over here and either donate to my link in my bio or donate to my Cash App right there, okay? Next, we are doing, you said anything about my twins and their dad. My ex, a situation just occurred. Let's check, Callie. Because I've been seeing twins, like the word twins all day, and then I've also been seeing Callie. So maybe I'm supposed to do yours really quickly. And then after I do yours, Rydell, you're next. Channel for Callie. What does she need to know about her twins right now? You need to have the strength. I'm also seeing prayer. What else does she need to know about her twins? I feel the need to say everything is gonna be okay. Yeah. Okay, so take it. I feel the need to tell you to rest. I'm not sure if you're still pregnant or not. Is she pregnant? Yeah. If you're pregnant with twins, I feel the need to say don't worry, because I see you like I see you here like literally bearing the placenta. But if you already had your twins, I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that everything is going to be okay. I feel like the biggest thing is that you need to focus on yourself. I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that by you having the strength and knowing, and now I'm getting, it's more of a mental thing than anything. You need to control your emotions at this time. Yeah, don't be upset. Don't have an attitude is what I'm saying. It's like, don't have an attitude. And I'm also saying, whatchamacallit, have faith, okay? Clarify this 4 basket style for me. Oh, wait, it was right there. Don't take that, okay. Clarify the 4 baskets for me. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Don't worry about money. Also, don't worry about naysayers. I also feel the need to sit over here and say, don't worry about what your family is saying to you. Heavy emphasis on your family. I feel the need to say that you need to enjoy moments more. I feel the need to sit over here and say you need to enjoy moments more, but I also feel the need to sit over here and say you need to surround yourself around people that actually brings you comfort and happiness. And it's funny because I know we're supposed to be sitting over here talking about your twins, but it's like everything is about you. So I feel the need to sit over here and say, Callie, worry about you. I know it's hard for us to sit over here and say that and stuff like that, but I feel like you focusing on you is what's going to bring the best possible outcome to your kids. And I think that that's what you've already known. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, Rydell, is you ready, big dog? Oh, okay, she said that is my hubby's. Okay, you said that's my hubby. Okay, hi Kiki. She said, don't you be saying my man's name like this. Let's go. That's funny. Okay, let me make sure. Let's go, baby. Chat for Kiki. What she needs to know. For some reason, I'm getting the song like, I saw the sun and I opened up my eyes, I saw the sun. What was the Pitch Perfect movie about? Are you a singer? I see music notes, but I feel like Pitch Perfect, like what was the true meaning behind that movie? If you've never seen Pitch Perfect, I feel the need, Kit Kat, to tell you to go watch it. And if you haven't seen it in a minute, go watch it again. It was about evolving. It was about, and it's crazy because I haven't seen that movie in years, but it was about evolving. It was about not giving up. It was about going after what it is that you want. And even if you don't even appear to want it, it's like if you're being ushered in that way to go, then do it. And from that, then you basically, you might come into some shit. But in turn, if you sit over here and stick through it and you work as a team and you actually put out not only your opinion on what should be best, and it's proven in time, then you evolve. But evolvement doesn't just happen overnight. It has to go through hardships. Because that's a part of transformation. So I feel like you're also going through transformation. But what was the meaning of Pitch Perfect? Trust your gut. Change is inevitable. If you prepare for change, or if you accept change, then you never will be upset, Kit Kat. Never. But you have a hard time accepting change. Shut up for Kit Kat. I'm hearing don't hurt your own feelings. Yeah. You also have a hard time accepting help. That was another thing. Yeah. That was another thing in the movie too. Kit Kat, everything that you're going through in life is reflecting back to you in this moment. Are you having self-doubt? You are. Kit Kat, I feel the need to tell you that everything that you need, you will receive it, but you have to put that out there. And you have to know that you deserve it. Because it's funny, because for some reason I'm getting like, if you put out in the world, like you're helping and you're helping and you're helping, then in moments when you need help, you're gonna get it. Because life is always about ups, but we don't ever talk about the downs. And more so how to prepare for the downs. Because every 12 years, 6 plus 6 is 12. Every 12 years, we can go from being on top to having a down moment. Whether if it's in a relationship, whether if it's in with our finances, whether it's just within our own internal being, Kit Kat. That's significant. We always will be the one that's on top, and we always will take a turn at being at the bottom. You have to be okay with that. And when it's your turn, if it's your turn in this current moment to be on the bottom, not only do you have to be happy at that shit, but you also have to know how to balance it. It's like you have to find your happiness within the bottom. And the reason why I'm saying that is because everything is a teaching moment. Everything is a defining moment. In moments where you lack, well, then that's teaching you. Maybe the lesson might not to be sad about it. The message might sit over here and be, well, let's get over here and go teach you how to network. It's about perception. In moments where you don't know how you about to get your money up, in moments where you feel like, I don't know how this marriage is about to last because I'm ready to end this shit. In moments where kids is driving you crazy, or maybe you're trying to have kids and it's not working, and it's just like, in moments where you're ready to give up, you gotta balance it. You gotta balance it. You gotta balance your emotions. You gotta balance your hope, and you gotta find your, like, it's funny. I was gonna say find your happiness, but then I feel like they say find your high. Balance your high. So that the lows, when you go low, you don't go that low. And now I'm getting, maybe you go into a deep depression in moments where you can't help. Maybe you go into a depression when you are the person that needs help. You go into a depression in moments where things are not happy. But I have to tell you, Kit Kat, that life is about yin and yang. It's about balance. But outside of that, it's about you balancing out your shadow side, and you also balancing out your happiness. Yeah. There's going to be times where there's arguments. There's going to be times where it's time to reset in order to sit over here and build new seeds, new friendships, new relationships, And it's funny because I know you're married, but sometimes it doesn't require a new person. And God is like, watch yourself. I'm hearing shake your face, watch yourself. But on a serious note, it doesn't mean technically a whole nother person. What I mean by that is that sometimes when you're in a marriage for 10 years, 20 years, which you probably know this, but it's like you adapt, you change, and they change too. Sometimes that relationship requires another person. It requires for you to plant new seeds in order for it to be harmonious, in order to sit over here and find your spark again. It requires balance. It requires giving and taking. But if you're with somebody that doesn't give you what you need, if you need money and they don't give it to you, if you need happiness and they don't give it to you, well, then you're off balance. But that holds true, Kit Kat, for yourself too. If you are off balance, if everything in your relationship is harmonious, everything is good, but you still feel internally that you're off balance, well, then now it's time for you to figure out, well, what's wrong? And that's where you go and you go figure out, okay, what do I need to rip up versus what do I need to plant? It's a you thing. It's not a we thing. And that's where the new person comes from. But if you give up, if you say that this is always going to be me and I'm never going to fucking sit over here and I'm not changing, well, then conflict comes from that. Sometimes conflict comes from you sitting over here realizing that my ego doesn't want me to do this, but I need this in order to get to my next level. The point of the matter is God, if your Saturn lesson is to need people, then it's like God is giving you the lesson. But if you view this handout as a small victory, then you're not going to turn it into nothing. But if you view this insight as a new chance in order for you to cut away from things that's not away from you and to put in work towards the things that's going to give you, or to find, because now I'm getting like, find out your happiness, find out your balance. Well, then God is going to make things equal. And it's funny, I got a one-on-one back after each other. But in the moment, you have to put forth effort into whatever it is. And not only that, you got to enjoy the ride, Kit Kat. Does that make sense? Because this shit don't make sense to me. It makes sense because God's like, you got it. But I think it's because it applies to your specific situation, Kit Kat. But God wouldn't let me dive too deep in there into your private matters, if that makes sense. Okay? Okay. I hope that helps. Now let's keep going. Who's next? Precious, you are next. If you want to join the list, you can sit over here and donate to my Cash App, or you could donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. Okay? Okay. Let's go. Okay, is we back? Can y'all see me? Because that was weird. Plug it up. Plug us up. Okay, we back. Okay, perfect. Because I'm like, what the? I just see myself freeze. And I'm like, why am I frozen? What is going on? Okay, let's go, Precious. And you gonna be, you say, and drink water. Shasha, what did you say? I seen a comment you had posted, but I didn't see what you said. What did you say in the comment? It was earlier. It was way earlier. It was like when I was doing collective. I don't know what the fuck you said. My question for cards was, when my son comes home, do I need to send again? I'll do a yes or no question for you really quickly. Yes or no for Kit Kat's question. Thank you, Katie. Okay. Yes. For Kit Kat. Yeah. Double confirmation. Okay. I'll do you, Shasha, after Precious. Let's go. I feel like Precious, everything, is everybody being tested today? Everything is a test. I mean everything. But the point of the matter is I feel the need to tell you, Precious, that when it comes to love, or it comes to money, or it comes to anything, what's for you will always make its way to you, Precious. Always. 444 as I'm saying it. If you hold that in your heart, bitch, if you hold it to your chest, well then guess what? You won't feel like you gotta run away from everything. You'll know that any tower moment is doable. You will know everything that you go through in life you could laugh at. People that ghost you, you could laugh. You like, it's not me, it's you. The more you work on yourself, the more that you realize that what's for you is for you. Oh, baby, you won't be playing Nancy Drew, trying to figure out shit. Precious, hi Shay Shay, how you doing? Channel for Precious. There's no more Nancy Drewing. There is no more guessing. There is no more lying. It's all love. I'm hearing time is up. Then you get to be your childlike self, Precious. That's where God wants you. And anybody that has hurt you, well, judgment will come to them. But baby, I'm getting you get your sleep back. You continue to focus on you, Precious. I want you to understand something. You continue to focus on you. You get your peace back. You get justice back. You get your time back. You realize, and I think that that's the biggest thing too, is you get your time back. Because Precious, it's funny. It's like seeing the number 47. But it's like you get, like, you realize that time is time. If I'm supposed to be messing with you, let me tell you something. If we supposed to be here, we gonna be here. We gonna rock. Things are always going to align. Every time. The more you focus on yourself, the more you get your mind under control too. The overthinking, the over emotions too. The more you realize, shit, he didn't text me back because he didn't text me back. Maybe one day I'll figure it out. Maybe one day I won't. But Precious, you don't change you. You POP hold it down. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because love is going to find you by you being you. Not only love, but whatever it is that you seek. The cars, the clothes, the hoes, love is going to find you, baby. Happiness is going to find you by you holding it down. But if you choose to sit over here and be within this running energy, it's going to take longer for you to get what it is that you desire. And that's the lesson that you're currently learning right now is that don't be afraid of time, because we have nothing but time. Sometimes God places us by ourselves for a moment spare in order for us to sit over here and discover our own true inner peace. And for some reason I'm seeing a cat. I also was talking about an owl earlier, and I see an owl on this card, but it's like maybe try to get a pet. You might learn patience through a pet. Question mark, question mark, question mark, I got it. Sometimes you might find, if you go with the flow, Precious, that there was nothing wrong at all. They were just in a restricted area that didn't have service. Sometimes you'll find, like, it was never a you thing, but you have to sit over here, and it was literally the whole collective message I just sat over here and did earlier. It's like, but you got to sit over here and learn to stop taking flight in things that sit over here and you think you're wasting your time in. And also you have to learn how to find things. It's like you have to find peace within yourself in order to attract peace. You got to find love within yourself in order to attract love. Sometimes a pet will give you that loyalty and that I want you to come home to me every fucking night. That's what you need to feel. Here goes my dog right here. Say hi. You need love? You want to give me kisses? You want to give kisses? Oh, you giving kisses. You want to be nice. You just want affection. You see, you want to be all up in the way. Usually you be wanting to be aggressive and being mean. But you see, it's like sometimes we think that love is the affection that we need because we want the intimacy. We want somebody that sits over here and talks to us. But it's like, let me tell you something. With this dog right here, with my baby, this little girl done taught me patience. She's taught me things before I even had kids. Thank you. You relax. She's taught me things about not only sitting over here about myself, but she's also taught me how to sit over here and like she'll get into shit and things I would be upset about and mad about. Like, I don't even get mad about no more. I just know that it's a teaching moment. And I realized I had to get her before I had kids in order to sit over here and make sure that, listen, when I do have kids, and so this could be significant, Precious, but it's like when I do have kids, I make sure that I have time for my kids. Because when I travel, I be thinking about her. But prior to her, I never thought about her. Or I never thought about kids and shit like that. But it's like, Precious, everything that happens in life happens in divine timing. If it's for you, it's for you. And it's funny, the kid card fell out again. But the point of the matter is that, Precious, you gotta sit over here and love yourself. And that might require for you to sit over here and find and surround yourself around things and beings that love you, that bring in love. Because this dog, let me tell you about her. Let me tell you about her. She has an attitude. This is very much her. I kid you not. This is her. She don't play about me, but like when she wants love, like she'll come and she'll lay. Like right now she laying. I'll show you. She over here laying, chilling, in the most weirdest fucking places. But it's like when she want affection, she want affection. When she don't, she don't. Leave her the fuck alone, okay? And Jay, I got yours, okay? And I hope that helps, Precious, okay? Shasha, get your ass in here. Jay, you're right after Shasha, okay? Ancestors, higher beings, high protectors, I ask for your assistance for removing all energies that's not my rightful energy, and I call back all my energy to myself. I ask that if there's any energies that's not supposed to be here, I ask that you remove them. And not only that, I ask that you sit over here and protect me and protect my audience. I ask that you help me to deliver the messages effectively and precise. And I just ask that as I continue to channel, that everything continues to work out for the best. Amen. Okay? You said you want to ask about school? Okay, let's talk. Quick question about school. What should Precious know about school currently? I see go. And I see go, but I also see go back for what you love. And I'm also getting go back for what your inner child is. Yeah. Just take the first one, okay? Yeah. I see teaching. I feel like go back for what it is that you are truly passionate about, though. Yeah. It's funny, I got the book card, but it's like, I feel like whatever it is that you loved when you was a kid, go for that, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. Channel for Shasha. Shasha, do you have a question? And you know what's crazy? I got a whole bunch of babies, so maybe go to school for like OBGYN. Or like a nurse that just works in the NICU, or like a pediatrician, if you're thinking about science. It's like stuff like that, because I kept getting babies and stuff, so I don't know, maybe that's for you, maybe not. You're welcome. You said I love this music. Me too, Cece, me too. Guidance and next steps. Okay, let's talk. It's so funny that when I shuffle, things just come out. You said, can I send donation to get reading on my son's court case? Yeah, that's fine, Kit Kat. And then I'll add you to the list again. Do, do, do. What does God want Shasha to know? This deck? Yeah, okay. Baby, my eyes started hurting again. Go check your eyes. And I know you have your thing with your eyes, but my eyes started to act up, okay? Taloria, I got you too. Well, we're doing tricks now. You know what's crazy is before I started getting into your reading, my eye like started like itching and watering, and then I feel like that made me stop. And then when I looked up, I seen the reading to write down. So I feel like Shasha, that's significant. Maybe you need to take a moment to just like before you react on something, before you prejudge something, before you do something. It could just be something simple. Just take a moment. It could be just 3 seconds. Bend down, tie your shoe, get up. It might save your life one day. And then I also feel the need to sit over here and say, I see a shark's mouth. Didn't we say you gonna stop eating pizza? Stop eating pizza. I'm also getting, I don't know if you have, for some reason I want to say indigestion, but I keep wanting, there's another word for it, acid reflux. Do you have acid reflux? If you have something like when you eat something, like it triggers something in your body, that's what I'm getting, Shasha. Stop eating those foods, because you know it makes your heart hurt, or it makes you, or your stomach be hurting and you can't digest it, so why you keep eating it type shit, you know. I'm also getting, you should start cooking more, because I'm seeing a knife, but like I'm seeing a kitchen knife, but I'm also seeing you need to cut off, I see carrots too. Carrots will help your eyes, but I'm getting like you're cutting things. So maybe like you're cutting your portions. I also see you like maybe cutting apples, cutting lemons, cutting fruit. Confirmation. So maybe you're switching your diet up, or you're being urged to. What else does Shasha need to know in this moment? Yeah. And here goes my knife. It says there's a knife. Yeah. Understand when we do this thing called life, we're always prepared for it, even when we think that we're not prepared for it. You want it to go, oh no, you want to go this way. Okay. I want you to understand something, Shasha, though. I have 2 new beginnings here for you, literally. 1 and 2. I think the biggest thing is though you have to sit over here and not only take the necessary steps in order to go on this journey by yourself, but you have to be okay with it. I think that God is sitting over here giving you all the resources in order to make for an easier journey, like an easier reveal, an easier like you're moving. But your biggest thing is that you keep sitting over here looking back in the past. You keep thinking, okay, is this the right way? You keep thinking like, but God, is this you handing me something? You keep thinking that what God is giving you is not true. Then you keep thinking that the knowledge that God is giving you is not true, when it is. God is saying you're equipped for this new journey. This new journey requires for you to trust in Him. The new journey actually requires for you to play in life again. The new journey is by yourself, baby. But the point of the matter is that if you keep shortchanging yourself, then guess what? Shortchange is what you're going to get. If you keep allowing pigs to walk all around you, then guess what? Then it's going to happen. But what if God sits over here and gives you the sword that you need, and also this new opportunity that you need in order to transition and start this path in life? He gives you the sword in order to remove all the people that have stabbed you in your back. He gives you the sword, and not only that, he gives you the spiritual ability, but he also gives you the voice of God. And you know what's crazy is I just watched that Harriet Tubman movie, and in the movie it was talking about how she had a voice of God, and I never knew that about Harriet Tubman, but I know, Shasha, that you're very spiritual. And it's like, but that's the analogy that I got is that the only way that she was able to actually move on and like actually take trips and avoid guards and avoid getting caught all those times that she went back for all those people was because she literally had a gift to where she's seen it. It's like she will faint and she'll have a dream. She'll pray to God and God will reveal it in her dream or in a thought. But she was still cautious and she was like, we can't go that way. If you listen to God, then God will reveal to you who you need to cut off, who's actually backstabbing you, and what you need to manifest. Because God already gave you everything that you need in this current moment in order to move forward. The point of the matter is that your biggest thing is that you keep thinking too far ahead. Shasha, you keep thinking, but what happens? It's like, for example, if I say, Shasha, you need to move to Texas. He's giving you the money. Like, he's giving you just enough for the trip there, and maybe you don't even have the place yet, but it's like he's giving you the car, he's giving you enough money for gas, he's giving you the stuff to pack your stuff up, and he's telling you to give everybody a notice that you can't come with me. He just wants you to see if you gonna actually get in the car and start driving to Texas. Because as soon as you get to Texas, then guess what? You gonna sit over here and it's like new opportunities is gonna present itself. Now, it's not to sit over here and say that things won't be hard, but then you're gonna get a call, you're gonna get a dream, and God's gonna be like, okay, go apply for this, go apply for assistant living, go apply for food stamps, or go sit over here and go apply for this job. Go sit over here and you might not even be homeless. Look on Craigslist and go find a roommate for now. I just need you to get there, and then once you get there, then guess what? I'm gonna give you the power in your hands, literally, in order for you to sit over here and manifest the next step. But I need you to start, because your plate is already loaded, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there. You have what you need, Shasha. Stop overthinking it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And then Jay, let's go, sweetheart. You said, life is life and I'm tired, got in a wreck and I don't have a steady income. I have 3 kids, y'all. Cece, I feel the need to sit over here and say, well, let me pull 3 cards for you. Because I also been getting CC, like the name CC a lot too, like especially yesterday, and then now I'm seeing a CC. So, Jay, hold on for 2 seconds. Let me pull for CC really quickly because I'm feeling like God is telling me to. What can I tell CC in this moment in order to help her get through her struggles, to get through her, and also get through all of her troubling moments? What can I tell CC? What advice can I give in order? I feel like God is sitting over. He's showing me a, you know, one of those, I can't think, it's like an hourglass, but it's not an hour. Is it called an hourglass? It's one of those things that usually have sand in it, and then like you turn it over and then the sand goes in. I'm seeing one of those. I think it's called an hourglass. I think it's called an hourglass. I'm seeing that yours just got turned over. All the sand is at the top right now, Cece. You're getting a redo. Everything that happened in your life had to be disrupted in order for you to get this redo. Because, Cece, you were too comfortable. And I feel like God is sitting over here saying that I had to make you uncomfortable because that's the only way that you were going to move. I had to make you uncomfortable in order for you to sit over here and realize that I'm not playing. Change is coming, whether if you want to do this. And it's funny, I'm seeing like a horn. So it's like I'm seeing like the judgment horn. But it's like everybody's gonna get their karma and everybody's getting their judgment. Everybody, it's time to put everybody in their position, Cece. And I think that your position is for you to be luxury. Your position is for you to sit over here and have help in your life. Your position is for you to sit over here and live a life where you don't have to look over your shoulders, where you're not struggling for money. The life that you're supposed to live is one, and now I'm seeing butterflies, Cece. The life that you're supposed to live is one where you don't feel like everybody that's turning around is going to hurt your heart. But the point of the matter is that you didn't realize that, like you didn't believe that. So then guess what? Well, first is the car. Then there goes the house. Then there goes the man. Type shit. Or maybe the man went first. But Cece, I want you to understand something. Everything is being disrupted in this moment, not to upset you, but to put everybody into places that they need to be. Okay? So understand that everything that's being cut out of your life right now is because it's supposed to. And I'm gonna leave it there. Now, Jay, let's go. I hope that helps, Cece. Because God just told me to talk to you. He didn't tell me to pull. At first, I thought I was going to pull cards, but I didn't need to. Channel for Jay. What does Jay need to know in this moment? Everybody going through tower moments. Okay. Jay, I feel like you're fighting this new beginning. It's so funny because I see you here manifesting a new beginning, but it's like as soon as it comes into your life, you like, but I didn't want it like that. My hair sirens outside. But you didn't realize that, Jay, when you manifest from a hurt place, then baby, you get bullshit. And it's not even that you get bullshit, you get what you ask for. But the point of the matter is that when you get it, I'm gonna give you an example, Jay. I'm gonna give you an example with love. Let's say, for example, what's something Jay likes? I don't know. Let's say, for example, you like, I just want somebody that's loyal to me, that look good, and that know how to cook. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. Because I'm tired. I done been shitted on. I done dealt with people that done cheated on me. I done got used. I just want simple shit. Okay, I'll put that out there in the world. God's like, all right, babe, I'm gonna give it to you. Here you go. Here you go, Jay. Here you go. But then you get it. You get it. You get the partner. But then you be like, but gosh, she got 2 kids though. But she don't got a car though, God. But she in school though. But like half her head, let me tell you something. You be like, but half her head is shaved. And God said, when you came to me, when we was manifesting, big dog, you said you just wanted somebody that was loyal, that knew how to cook. And I forgot the last one. Maybe you forgot the last one too. But now you're fighting it. Now you mad. You're mad at the shit you manifested. Let me tell you something. Jay, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. And the reason why is because I done did this shit so many times too. I'm like, but God, take it back. Take it back. Take it. Because I got another wish. I got another wish right now. Okay? I got another one. Like, let me tell you something. Let me be specific. So, my best advice for you, Jay, to keep it a being with you, the only way that you can get, and this is, I know we talking about love because love is here, but I'm getting this within life, Jay. I know, Jay, because I see it within your cards. I feel like you went through a lot of shit, a lot of things that have built up where it's just like, damn, I'm just trying to make it to the next day without shit going wrong. But the point of the matter is I want you to understand something. If you manifest from the bare minimum, then the bare minimum is what you're going to get. So let's manifest from a love place. Jay, if you actually go within yourself and you sit for a minute and you sit in solitude, give that back to the universe. God don't, and that's the biggest thing. A lot of y'all be thinking that y'all upset because I think that this is a y'all thing. Y'all think that y'all be ungrateful because God sends you a good person. But God is testing your ass right now to see, okay, I don't want you to play with my good person. Just hand it back to me. I don't want you to play with that job. You realize that that job wasn't for you? That's okay. Just give it back to me. Don't play with that person's emotions and act like you're about to do life with that person when in reality, that's not enough for you. That's your test, Jay. Give it back. And then once you give it back, be like, God, listen, I was manifesting from a fucked up place, from a desperate place, from a place of lack, from a place, God, give me some time so I can figure out what it is that I want. And honestly, the best way, I'm going to give you a hint, Jay. The best way to live life is to tell God to give you exactly what it is that you need in this exact moment. Send in the exact person that I need. Send in the exact job that I need. Send in the exact home that I need, the exact car. And when you do that, baby, when you do that, I can't make this shit up. The Empress is right here, and then the fucking two of fucking baskets. Look at God. Look at fucking God. And I think that that's the biggest thing is that, Jay, you gotta have faith that you gonna get your exact person. No pun intended. You gonna get the person that makes you fucking sit over here and feel shit. Not no shit you gotta fight. But you gotta give that shit back, okay, Jay? Yeah. And I'm gonna leave it there because God says stop. Boy, stop. Also, I feel the need to say, get rid of the snakes around you, Jay. Okay? Lisa, I have the list written down. If you want to join the list, you can donate to my Cash App or donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. You said, okay, wait. Is there still a chance with him still? I'm trying to put me first. What they say? The whole message was about giving the person back. But we still gonna ask. Because I know what the card's gonna say, but I just, for you. Is there a chance to make this work? Yes or no? There's always a chance. Yeah, there's always a chance. But I want you to understand something. You're between a rock and a hard place, baby. Listen to the reading again. We talked about when we meet a person, if they not for us, and Jay, this is where you have to know yourself. This is a you knowing yourself thing, okay? If you know yourself, and deep down inside you're like, okay, but he fucks good. Deep down inside you know that they smell good. Deep down inside you know, man, I really wanted this person to be the person. I really wanted to fit them into this cup. But you realize when you pour, they just keep pouring they pour their own self out, Jay. In reality, for the sake of an example, if I pour water, guess what's fucking happening? It's gonna fucking leak. Why is it gonna fucking leak? Because they never wanted to be there in the first place. But the point of the matter is that, Jay, if you allow people to just be what the fuck they want to be, if they want to be in your life, they're gonna flow in your fucking life. But if they don't want to be in your life, then what the fuck is you holding on to? Water that's gonna leak through? Give that shit back. And if it's supposed to be there, it'll be there. Okay? I hope that helps, Jay. Okay. Kit Kat, let's go. Is you ready? Turn my pillow around and wet down my damn pillow. For the sake of an example. Love a good example. Queen. Got you. How is... Oh, damn. I ain't been checking my PayPal at all. God forgive me. Let me check some shit really quickly. Please hold. If y'all been donating to my PayPal, I'm so sorry. Okay, nobody donated. Okay, cool. But I do have a reading I gotta do. Okay. I'm gonna make, should I make, what's her name? Jaloria, my last reading? No, okay. All within timing. What's gonna happen at Kit Kat's son's case? Should I use these cards? Yeah, okay. What's gonna happen at Kit Kat's son's case? Should I use my dream? You know what's crazy, Kit Kat? Hold on, let me ask if that's for you. It's not for you. Okay, never mind. Because I had a dream about a court case, but I have yet to reveal it because it's like, I don't know who it's for, but God is like, he's going to reveal it to me when I'm supposed to reveal it. Okay. I feel the need to tell you that, say less. I also see hand gestures. I feel the need to sit over here and say that somebody, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. You know how sometimes, well, not a lot of people know this, but sometimes when you're signing a deal, I'm getting like industry, because I don't know why I'm giving it, but I'm just getting industry. When you sign a deal, sometimes the lawyer that they appoint to you is in cahoots with the defense team. I'm getting that energy. Like it's a cahoot. It's a win for them, but it's not a win for him. Make sense? But let's see what the card says. What else? I see a pig. I also see a Pisces. I'm gonna take this one. Yeah. Take that one. Hold in. Yeah. Take these ones. Yeah. Okay. Shuffle one more time. Okay, one more time. Okay. I see a new opportunity being presented. Kit Kat, you need to be strong though. Yeah. You are, okay, so let me start here. You are the foundation of your son's hope, okay? I'm gonna start there. I feel the need to say things will get dark before they get light, but I feel like by you loving this person and you not giving up is what's going to see it come. It's gonna see it through. For some reason, I feel like Kit Kat, you might be a reason why the case gets like either thrown out, and I hear sirens outside. And now I'm getting a conversation that I had with my mom today, or it was yesterday. You might be the reason why the case is either thrown out or he gets dismissed or it goes in his favor. And the reason how you do it is by doing research, confirmation. I hear sirens going off. So I'm on point. The reason why I say this is because the conversation I had with my mom yesterday was, my mom is a pharmacist. She says, we talk to doctors all the time. And I know, and hear me really quickly, Kit Kat. She said, we talk to doctors all the time. A lot of our patients don't even know what they be taking. They just say the doctor says to take this and they're okay with it. But if they don't check, if they don't care about what they're taking, the doctors don't care either. You have to look at the paperwork Heavy emphasis on paperwork because you have to care. Somebody has to care. And I'm seeing you're the key. And I feel like you know that. But I feel like if you don't care, if you don't show these people in the court that you, like, it's like, for example, if you got a lawyer and you feel like they on the other person's team, get rid of them. We got to get a new lawyer. Because your intuition knows that. If you feel like your lawyer is on your team, then you know that, but you got to fight for your son because your son fights for you. But understand though, you can't be stuck in your head. You can't be stuck in your emotions. You got to be strategic, but you also have to be patient. You have to see it through. But I feel the need to tell you that this is a teaching moment, and for some reason I'm getting like you could be a lawyer, but maybe the necessary work that you need to do in order to like actually bring him home requires you to do. And then you said you like to investigate some laws, investigate if it's like, for example, can something get thrown out? And now I am getting my dream. In my dream, and it's funny because you told me not to take it, but why are you telling me now? They said it's time now. In my dream, and I don't know the people, I remember a case. It's like a case, it didn't necessarily get thrown out, but it the main piece of evidence got dismissed. It got thrown out. Like they couldn't use the evidence because the defense didn't handle it correctly. And I'm gonna read it because they're telling me to read my dream to you. So let me read it to you because I wrote it down and I wrote it on my laptop. So let me read it to you because I feel like this is, I was literally just looking at this earlier today, or else I wouldn't have been able to like pull it up. Okay. No. And you know, I had two dreams. One dream, hold on, which dream is it? Is it the one where I was accused of something that I didn't do? Is it that one? No, okay, it's the other one. Okay, because I'm like, I had two dreams about court, and I'm like, I ain't been doing nothing. Sorry, y'all, hold on, I gotta find this dream. Court case. A court case where they can't, or where they came, or where they aren't prepared. Read that part too. Okay, I'm gonna read this part too. It says, seeing a group of people, a dude I'd never seen before stuck out to me. He was hanging out of the window with his shirt off, with a whole bunch of cars. He was in a passenger seat. They let out fire with the M19, or that, I don't know what that is, but it's a gun. And I was talking to him, and he said that they killed me. And then I said, a court case where they aren't prepared. You ask them one question and they can't find the answer. The judge allowed the question because it's a valid question. They take back the rights or the key from the other case. So it's like then the case turned into it's like then the case is going back into the person's favor type shit. Okay, so I say all this to say, is there more? No. That's all I can give you. But you have the key though, Kit Kat, okay? That's interesting. Never really did a court case before, but I think that if it comes out to, will the things go in Kit Kat's favor? Yes or no? I'm seeing, I have 3 yeses. So yeah. I feel like, but I got my Chariot card. So just allow things, my best advice for you, Kit Kat, allow things to happen, okay? But I think that I see your son smiling, so I think it's gonna be okay. Okay? Okay. You say yes, you're so close, thank you. Okay. I hope that helps, because I have dreams, and I always have dreams, but I never release all of my dreams, because I know that I'm only supposed to release some in certain moments, and I've had the ability. Can I tell them that? Yeah, I can tell you. I have the ability to be able to see the future sometimes. Like some things could be altered, but sometimes, like for the most part, I could see things. Only sometimes though. It's the most randomest and inconvenient shit. But there's things where I don't know, like people I don't know, and I'll write down I don't know these people, but it's like I could see. It's like sometimes I feel like I be astral projecting, but it's like where I could see things before they happen. Crazy as fucking shit, but some shit come true. Some things it takes a little bit of time, but I wrote that dream, and it's funny, that dream I wrote on March 19th of this year, and I'm just now sitting over here revealing it, you know. So if you guys are spiritual baddies and you watch, like if you have dreams and stuff, I always tell you, write down your dreams, whether it's in a journal. I write mine's journal. I keep mine's everywhere, to be honest, but when it's key shit like that, and it's not, and I know for sure it's not for me, or I really don't ever know if it's for me or not me, but it's like you never know when you need it. That was back in March. It's October now. Okay, I hope that helps, Kit Kat. You said wait, LOL. Quick question, Diamond, I got you. You said, hold on, wait. Should I pursue the person I'm currently talking to? Yes or no for Shasha? Quick. I have 2 yes cards and 1 no. But I got a third yes. So yes, you should, Shasha. You said you be on point. I'm overjoyed. I hope that helps, Kit Kat. Okay, just told my boyfriend today that sometimes dreams meanings will play out later in life. I'm telling you. Okay. Okay, who's my next person? I'm so sorry. I don't. Taloria, are you ready, babe? And then let me check my stuff so I can add the people to the list. Okay, you're here. Okay, so on the list currently I have Taloria, Charmaine, and Diamond. Okay, you said might be the Emperor. Shasha, you hilarious. Shout out for Taloria. What she needs to know right now? What's going on with Taloria? My phone it. Let me put it on the charger really quickly so it don't die on your asses. You said it might. No, for real, because me and Shasha, when we were doing readings, like it kept saying the Emperor was gonna pop up in her life type shit. Sorry, Taloria. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I just want to position my phone because I gotta put it on the charger. Love a good charger moment. Love it. Okay. What does Taloria need to know right now? What's going on in her aura? Are you seeing little auras? I see like a little ball. So maybe your ancestors are trying to get through to you. Have you ever seen ghosts before, Taloria? That's what I'm getting, like ghost, or like a you know, like those little white balls and they be flowing around. I keep seeing it, but I don't feel like it's like a bad way. Like I feel like it's like an ancestor, like, or a loved one, and they're trying to come through to you. So if you do see ghosts, like, don't ever be scared of it, Taloria. I also think like Boston could be significant, specifically the Red Sox, because I'm seeing Red Sox. I'm also seeing a train, and I'm thinking of like a subway. I wanted to say, so it could be subway like the sandwich, but I meant to say like subway like New York. Maybe you're taking a train somewhere, Taloria. And now I'm thinking of like traveling through Europe on a train. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. I just see a train. Or train tracks, so Papa Legua. because that's the railroad. So maybe you have Orishas, or maybe you're studying, like you're studying religion, or maybe you're being called, Taloria, to like to tap into like your spirituality more. If none of that shit makes sense to you, I feel like the need then it's like I'm giving you examples on how you could sit over, like I'm giving you things that you can research in order for you to start like just dive in. Because I think your biggest thing is to like, and if you ever are gonna do something, you just gotta dive straight in. Start somewhere, and even if you fuck up and you like, oop, I probably shouldn't be touching that shit, it's like you'll always be re-guided on where you need to be touched at. Okay, let's keep going. Jennifer Taloria, what else does she need to know? I feel like the need to tell you, take a break when you need to take a break. I also feel the need to sit over here and say, don't let your heart keep you complacent, and don't let temporary happiness keep you stuck. I feel like God is challenging you to sit over here and move forward. And you know what's funny? I said Boston and then I said New York. So I feel like God is challenging you right now in this moment on where you want to be. And you know what? Heavy emphasis on your ancestors, because typically when you see flying feathers, there was just something like a flying feather or whatever that is. It's typically your ancestors. So your ancestors are trying to get through to you, Taloria. It might be time for a new hairstyle. It's so funny. I just feel so spiritual right now. Does that make sense? I feel spiritual right now. And I am spiritual, but I just feel like there's a lot of synchronicities going on. So that could be significant too, Taloria. I feel like they're trying to reveal to you like what your next paths are. And now I'm getting like third eye chakra is starting to come aligned. Because I feel like it's your time. Yeah. Now, going back on to like taking it out of spirituality, because I know that you're like, okay, but girl, I want to know about what's his name. I feel the name. I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that if you choose to dim your own happiness, well, then that's on you. If you choose to have happiness where you stand, then that's on you. If you choose to find happiness within people that stab you in your back, well, then that's on you. But just know that true happiness can never be cracked, but altered happiness can always be cracked. You can only fake the funk for so long. People can only fake the funk for so long too. Because Taloria, I feel like it's funny. You and you know it's really not funny. I always say it's funny, but it's not. It's not. So maybe you get backwards compliments in a form of laughter, but it's not funny to get stabbed in your back. It's not funny to be used. It's not funny to get your heart broken. It's not funny for people to stab you in your back and say, but I love you. It's like somebody cheated on you and say, but I really do love you. Take me back. That's not funny. It's not funny to sit over here and say, girl, you really gained a few pounds. It's not funny. But I think that, Taloria, what I mean by all of this is that life is shifting right now for you. And that's why God wants you to get clear on what your next steps is. But God wants you to manifest from a place of love and of light and then wait for it to come. Don't manifest from this hurt place. And I'm also getting, don't worry about the people that hurt you, because it's, yeah, baby. Don't worry about the snakes in your motherfucking, and hear me. Don't worry about the snakes in your grass, because God is going to, all you got to do is give them enough rope and they're going to hang themselves. All you have to do is literally sit over here and focus in on yourself, focus in on what makes you happy, focus in on your love, focus in on you. But the point is that you've been hiding. So I'm going to keep it a being with you, Taloria. Where you're messing up at is that you're hiding. Like, it's like now I'm getting like you're wearing a mask, like your shit don't hurt. And that's what's messing you up. That's what's keeping you unbalanced. Because you do have a good heart and you do have good intentions. You just have a lot of snakes in your grass. And that's why God is encouraging you to sit over here and move, because you have people stealing your energy. You might have people literally physically stealing from you. And I think that that's the biggest thing is that God is trying to move you. Like, God wants you to decide, Taloria, what's your next steps, in order for you maybe to even, and maybe you're not even in a place of happiness right now. It's like God wants you to sit over here and be okay with where you're at, find happiness, find contentment. And contentment is the wrong word. It's like, be okay with knowing that right now I'm okay. While I'm deciding, I'm okay. And then as soon as God gives you all the resources and everything that it is, and he's like, okay, Taloria, it's time to set a date. I'm seeing the 6th, I'm seeing the 7th, I'm seeing the 8th. Let's put a date on it. And then once we get to moving, because you're going to get the resources, and it's like, once I have the resources, I'm setting a date and then I'm out of here. Or maybe you need to set a date in order to gather the resources. But I'm hearing, once you take that leap, it's like, baby, nothing but love. Nothing but fucking, I'm getting nothing but resources and more resources and resources. But if you never take that leap, then you always going to stay where, it's like you always going to be content. And God wants you to sit over here and be able to, so what you're learning right now is to make sure that you're balancing your emotions and also balance what it is that you're bringing in, what you're manifesting, in order to actually get there. You have to hold that. You got to hold it in order to actually plant the right seeds in order to get there. Because once you get there, baby, white picket fence. And it doesn't even have to be a home you're manifesting. It could literally be just happiness. It could be love. The world is yours. But the point of the matter is that you also have to realize that when God calls you to celebrate, you need to celebrate too. Celebrate the small wins. Because when you celebrate, that's what you remember. You only choose to remember all the bad moments. So what if we switch our perspective and only remember the good moments? Because in reality, if we start to look at the perspective of things that are good, then that's what brings in more resources. But in this moment, if you think of things within lack, then lack is what you'll receive. God is always going to give you exactly what it is that you need in order for you to balance yourself, and always know you're protected no matter what. Because God, what God has for you, nobody's stronger than God, period. Nobody's stronger. Nobody can interrupt what God has for you. God just needs you to know that. Do you know that? And I'm going to leave it there, Taloria. I hope that helps. Yeah. Balance restored. Okay. Thank you, everything, for all of those roses. I didn't even see you. So is Richard not the one for me? Oh, well, let me ask. Please hold. Should Taloria continue to mess? Well, you know what's crazy is, Taloria, we talked about you moving on. And all those cards had one. But I'm going to still ask should Taloria move on from her connection with Richard? I see no. I feel like God is sitting over here saying, trust the process. Go with the flow, because I have my Chariot card. But I think the biggest thing is that you need to sit over here and do things for you. Yeah. You have to do things that are for you. But and the reason why God is saying no Because for some reason I feel like, well, can I say that? No. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to say it. I feel the need that it's time for you to discern who's for you versus who's not for you. But Richard's a part of this journey right now. So let's accept this journey. Is there anything else? Do I need to reveal anything about Richard? Okay, let's reveal something about Richard. What does she need to know about Richard in this current moment? For some reason, I see a cowboy hat. And then I see a man with his mouth covered. Richard could be going through a lot of moments within himself. But I do see that he has feelings for you. I do feel the need. I do see a lot of secrets though. Just know that that I got my handsome and wealthy card. I feel like Richard has a lot of things that he has went through in life and a lot of secrets that he holds on to. Richard's cute too. Richard, shout out to Richard because he's cute. But I feel the need to sit over here and say that if you're having difficult moments with Richard, just go with the flow. Or in moments where it gets difficult, just go with the flow, because it's a part of the game. It's a part of life. He's a part of the journey. And the reason why is because Richard has something for you. Whether if it's materialistic or whether it's wisdom, Richard has something for you to take with you on your journey. Literally take with you on your journey. And listen, if Richard plays his card right, then he can come with you on the journey, but the journey is for you and for you to get it right and for you to focus on yourself. And so if he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But you have to let those cards play out, okay? But don't get rid of Richard yet, because he's needed. And guys, I feel the need to tell you guys, that's why sometimes you have to be careful when you're getting a reading, because sometimes you can alter your reality. And if you're dealing with a reader that's not experienced, like they can tell you the truth, but like you're not supposed to know the truth until like 3 months, because there's still lessons that you need to know about this person. But here you are about to get rid of them after you didn't get the lesson from that person. And it's like you got to get the lesson. Like you got to make sure you get the lesson. Okay? And I hope that helps, okay? Look at Tori. She said you better believe in Richard. And you know what's something, Taloria, I feel like everything is synchronistic. Everything is synchronistic. So even her saying that about Richard, take that advice. I'm telling you. Charmaine, is you ready, babe? Let's go. You ready, Charmaine? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my thing just like froze. And I said, why am I froze right now? You know what? That's why.